We are here in Iowa at the world's largest wooden nickel. Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. So we're heading our way out of Iowa. We're heading back to Tennessee. We have Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky to go through. And this is where we're going to start our adventure today at the world's largest wooden nickel. Don't tread on me. Vote for common sense. Johnson County, Iowa. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, let's get on 80 and let's head out. We're here at a rest area in Iowa. Pretty cool looking building. And don't let the sleepies get to you. It's like Pac-Man. We're here at the Herbert Hoover Presidential Library and Museum. We're gonna run in real quick and just take a look around and check out his home here. So that was the Presidential Library. They have a museum and stuff in there. We didn't get a chance to go in because they were just getting ready to close. It is later on in the evening. But we are going to go over and check out his house real quick. His rural roots. President Hoover, what do I know about him off the top of my head? I believe he was the president during the Depression. And I think he was like the president just before World War II, is it? Something like that. But yeah, so we're gonna go check out his house. This is just a quick stop. It wasn't really a planned stop. We just kind of wanted to stop and take a look. The Goddess of Life. Very, very interesting. He was raised with Quaker values. And this here is a religious meeting house. Herbert Hoover Birthplace Cottage. So this is where he was born. A very little house. It would have been really rural back then. Yeah, it's about the size of Dolly Parton's home, isn't it? Just a one-room cabin. Yeah, with two adults and 3 children, the Hoovers did not have much room for furnishings.
It's tiny.
It is very, very tiny. Then over here would have been the bedroom. Wow, pretty cool. Very humble beginnings, right?
Yeah.
A lot of presidents started with humble beginnings. You know, like Abraham Lincoln, the list goes on and on. And then there were some that were blessed with fortune and became president as well. But that one little room house, yet again, reminds me of Dolly Parton. Not about the same size. It also shows that anybody can become president of the United States. Anybody. So this is the little neighborhood he was born in West Branch, Iowa. And he lived right downtown. Just a short walk. Figured we'd come on down here and check out West Branch. Small little town. Jack and Jill Food Center. I'm glad that we stopped and we got to reminisce in this little town in Iowa. And A very nice town, very well put together. Well, it was just a stop for, we weren't here for a long time, but we were here for, well, to learn something in this matter. Take it in. And I got another pin for the map. And finally, we have made it to the world's largest truck stop. Now, Buc-ee's is the world's largest convenience store, but this is a mecca for truck drivers and travelers alike. Let's head on in. They have a museum. This place is crazy. It's huge. The world's largest truck stop on I-80. The first time I remember hearing about this truck stop was on the Travel Channel on the top biggest places in America. And here we are. We're going to see it for ourselves. I know a lot of vloggers have been here, but this is our time, our turn, right?
Yep.
Since 1964. They even have a truck show. Yeah, you can wash your dog. They have gifts, a restaurant. Wow. I wonder if Tony's ever been here. I imagine he has. He's been everywhere. Iowa 80 serves over 5,000 customers per day. And 80 goes from San Francisco all the way to New Jersey. Interstate 80, and that's where we're at. Right there. Fun facts. And they have a standard flatbed pickup in here. Pretty cool. Move over Buc-ee's. Yeah, this is definitely bigger than a Buc-ee's. Without the beaver. They don't have a beaver here. They don't have brisket sandwiches. Or do they? I don't know. We're gonna find out. So they pretty much have everything your normal convenience store has. You know, chips, drinks, some sandwiches over here, fountain. Very, very cool. They got a Taco Bell, a Wendy's, and a Pizza Hut. They don't have that at a Buc-ee's, right? They also have a big restaurant over there. And taffy, mountain sweets. Since 1964. And they have an arcade. The world's largest Pac-Man. You gotta have the world's largest Pac-Man in the world's largest truck stop. Halo. Plenty of seating. Dairy Queen. Coffee and bagels. Pizza Hut. And they even have toys. You can take home a Peterbilt for the kids. All kinds of great gifts. Even a great big giraffe. Pretty crazy. Now, the one thing I will say, the bathrooms are not as clean as Buc-ee's. Not as clean. Just saying. Just for the record. And for all those Hawkeye fans, they got you covered. They do. Oh boy, there's a pickup over here, a Dodge pickup. There you go. And there's a trucking museum here, which we're going to go check out next. That's over that way. And this is just the first room. Yeah. There's a whole nother section just over that way. I guess, right?
I don't know if I wear them.
And we got to go down one level. An Army Jeep. All kinds of great collectibles. And oh my goodness, look at that. There's a truck parked in here.
Look at that. Watch the stairs.
They have the whole Interstate 80 on the side of this big rig. Going across the country. There's Chicago off in the distance. Through the hills. Oh, pretty much right in the center you have Iowa 80. Oh. The Field of Dreams. Mount Rushmore. We got to see Mount Rushmore on this trip, didn't we? Yeah. Rocky Mountains and then San Francisco.
Oh, and the windmills.
Windmills along the way.
And Billy the Kid.
Yeah, you got to see some buffalo, right? Well, very cool. And they got everything for your rig. And they got all kinds of lighting and wow, it keeps going and going and going. And they have a rig on a turntable. You see this great big yeller monster coming down the road with green lighting, LED.
Oh, it's duck with a cigarette on it.
What?
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's like a duck with a cigar.
Yeah, I guess he's up to no good, huh? And you can actually spin around too.
Can you go inside it or not?
I don't think so. And there's over 900 spaces for trucks to park in. 900 space. That's crazy. This is super, super bright. There you go, Dawn. That's you there. Different colors.
Oh, I like the colors.
And if you're looking for a new exhaust stack big enough to put your hand down into, they have those. Very chromy, isn't it? I got some hubcaps. Dress it up. Everything chrome imaginable. This here is just to cover up
That's plastic.
your lug nuts.
Yeah.
You ever seen them going down the road?
Yeah.
A lot bigger when you get up close to them, right? If you were to have a truck, what color would it be?
Yellow.
Yellow? Like that yellow one over there?
I want people to see me coming.
See it coming.
The brighter, the better.
Yeah, I guess that's a good policy to have.
It'd be red.
Yeah. Yeah, you could buy a new mattress for your rig. Bamboo. This one here lights up.
Yeah.
It does. They call that the trucker girl, right?
Yeah.
So they have showers. They have a theater. They even have a dentist here. There's a dentist.
Yeah.
They have a ministry here, worship and Bible study. You have to get your hair cut somewhere. Why not here?
Yeah, why not?
They also have a workout room behind you. And you got to keep clean. They have a laundromat as well. Truckers Theater. Open from 11 to 11. You can sit here and watch movies. Kick back with a soda and some popcorn. A movie theater. Staying loaded. And the trucking museum, but there's only 10 minutes left. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get in there. But this is the trucking museum. Unfortunately, they closed. Womp womp womp. And that's what the museum looks like. Pretty cool. You got a Coca-Cola truck there. Huh. There is a museum there. You can walk around. It's by donation, so you can leave a donation. But pretty cool. We got to see inside. And we've seen a lot of trucks over the time, but it did look pretty cool. So by now, you guys all know we've been back for a long time from our trip to America's Heartland. We went out there, we touched the borders of the Old West in North Dakota, South Dakota. And we started our adventure out in Michigan, on the west side of Michigan. We got to do Mac Woods, which was a lot of fun. We went through the sand dunes. We got to climb a great big sand dune. Michigan's a great, great state. And then from there, we cut through Indiana just for, I don't know, wasn't that long. We were only in Indiana for a short period of time. And we got to see Michael Jackson's house. It was a lot of fun. And we scoot through Chicago. We didn't really stop other than to see our friend Rhonda Gale. And it was great meeting her. And
nice meeting her.
It was. And we got to Wisconsin. What did you think, Dawn?
I really enjoyed Wisconsin. I haven't been there since I was like 2 years old, so it was nice to be back.
Yeah, your uncle lived there for many years and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Milwaukee is a really great city. There's a great eat. If you haven't seen our videos, highly recommend go back and watch those. We got to go to Wisconsin Dells finally, and it was every bit of amazing. We will be back. There's a lot that we missed. But we did spend, I think, a total of 2 nights there in Wisconsin Dells. It was the long... Well, no, I think South Dakota would have been the longest, I think, hotel stay that we did in one area anyways. We didn't spend a whole lot of time in Minnesota. Right around that time, we started to realize that we didn't have a lot of time left on the trip. We had to be back for the 4th of July. We had friends and family coming in for the 4th, and we had to be back here in the Smokies for that. So we stopped at the Mall of America, and then we did kind of scoot through Minnesota. Mall of America was crazy amazing.
I enjoyed the Mall of America. I was really amazed. It was so big and so it had so much to offer in there. Like, I'm tickled to death about the gas station with its gas pump in there.
And then from there, we went up to North Dakota. And yet again, we didn't spend a lot of time there, but we kind of wanted to get a feel for it. And it's very vast, very open, and very long. Some towns didn't even have gas stations. We kept driving to these towns, and they're like, there's no gas stations, right? So then we went into South Dakota. South Dakota was amazing. Got to see Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that was amazing to see.
That was really the big reason that we wanted to do that trip. We wanted to get Mount Rushmore in before the 4th. Got to see the Black Hills. It's just a beautiful, beautiful part of this country. I do highly recommend to go out there. You could spend well over a week and still not see it all. You know, it's a really great area. You got the I do recommend going to Custard State Park.
I like that.
Yes, and we didn't even scrap, like there's sections of the park is huge. Okay, state park, but it even rivals like national parks. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the state park fool you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was amazing. We didn't get to see the Needles Highway, but we got to see a buffalo.
Yep, we got to see one. One's better than none.
Got to see a lot.
I've seen a bunch of them from a distance. So.
We did. Kind of give you an update. I'm trying to use a new editing software, and this video here would be created with the new editing software. So I'm hoping it turned out okay. I'm working on a couple different editing softwares. I was with Adobe Pro for many years. Folks, that was our little road trip in the Heartland. It was one of the big road trips that we did this year in 2024. We got a lot more great things coming up in 2024 to close the year out. I don't think we have any big major road trips, but I think we do have a few small road trips coming up. Nothing as big as the one we just had taken. And then next year in 2025, we're going to do some pretty cool traveling. We got some very ambitious plans. I think it's ambitious the word. We have a lot of ambition for a lot of different type of travel. Some international stuff coming up and some international stuff going into 2025. A couple places that I've been wanting to take you for a while we're going to do. Hopefully everything works out right. But that's it, guys. This is a new editing software. I just kind of wanted to put that out there. It was the last video that we never released. And that's it. That's it, guys. If you guys like this vlog,
give it a thumbs up.
Also, if you haven't, please subscribe so you miss these upcoming road trip adventures. And until next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye everyone.